Alright guys, so this is gonna be the first, probably the only live stream since this is don't have the best recording options right now, but we're gonna try this. So long story short, originally had an Asus ROG Crosshair 7 gaming motherboard. Came in, tested, passed, put it in the computer, and it failed to boot from the moment it went inside the PC. I have been using an MSI X470 Gaming Plus motherboard. I know that a lot of reviewers say, if you're going to spend it, go ahead and get the Carbon. I went with something that, was cheaper because I just needed a motherboard to keep me running. Long story short, let me adjust the camera. See, just a little bit, yeah. Long story short, it's worked out. I'm finally taking the time now to go ahead and, I'm sorry, I'm stepping around the camera a lot. Go ahead and swap it out. I've got it set up on my mat. My chair is going to be easy to work on, so you can see me. Not the best gaming chair, but here we go. So you're not going to be seeing me much. Just going to be seeing what I'm doing. So let's go ahead and disconnect everything, and we'll get the pieces out so we can swap out the motherboard. All right, let's begin. It's been kind of doesn't want to come out. There we go. Kind of wanted to. Here we go. Take this out either way, so go ahead and get it. It's attached. Yeah. The best thing to probably do is take out guard before I start imprinting anything else. Let's get that started. Some screw set for the vertical mount. While we're here, we can talk about how some people say there's some degradation when vertically mounting. I have noticed none. I think, of course, I didn't overclock probably as much as anybody else, but just in regular benchmark test, it was hitting almost 1999 inside the inside the test. So that being said, I didn't really think there was any need to yeah. Get some of these out of the way. See, I have most of the plugs, and I apologize. Writing's not the best. Let's see if I can actually make that a little better for y'all. Nah, it's probably poor quality either way. All right, so we got some quality. It's not great. Main point behind this is just getting it out. Trying to make it a little better for y'all, but it's not going to be what I want it to be. Does that look a little good? It looks a little better. tight. Now, I know the MSI Game Plus may not be like the top of the line motherboard, but I felt it was definitely price range and everything else included was a fairly good product. I seem to get everything out of it that I wanted. So it's a little bit complicated. Not complicated, I just having to adjust. I'm very overly cautious, as you probably can tell. I'm using both a grounding mat, grounding strap. I'm fairly overly cautious now because I still, to this day, have no idea how the other motherboard got damaged. Whether I assume maybe it had something to do with something I did incorrectly. But after 2 days, tech deals, Discord, and we're there, could figure out. Newegg really didn't give me the answer I was hoping. I was hoping when I called, they'd be able to tell, hey, this is what probably the issue was, not just it was defective. Which they had told me that is what was going to happen. I would be able to find out, but I guess future cases they do check, but it's more like, is it actually defective? Not, what should we do? So just so you're aware of that. And they did send it back, and it was past the 10 days, and they still allowed me to return the product. Wrong with that, which is good product. Right. I guess we technically could leave this on, but I have noticed that it can do that. I do have a ball. I don't have a magnetic ball, but I know the screws are different. I've done this enough times now that I know what they are. But identifying your parts can be extremely helpful, especially when it comes to this next part where there are very similarities to everything. I just want to there we go. Didn't have everything unplugged just yet. Now how am I trying to? There we go. Probably the hardest part getting in. Other way. All right. Sorry, I don't have the cleanest table yet, but I have a fairly good setup. So we're gonna go from there. Just didn't want too many things going a wire. I'm gonna put those to extra careful with that. Those over there. Let's get started, gents and ladies. C1 wasn't all the way tight. It's fine. Right. All right, the fastest I've done this too. Trying to keep the video not too long. I am probably gonna go back once this live is finished and try and see if I can chop it up. That is not my forte in any kind of sense, though. So I'll have to probably get some help on that aspect things. All right. So now, picking it up. Set this down here. All right. Biggest part is done, everybody. Let's open this up, and I'll bring it over there. I'm gonna see so you can see what I got here. Essentially, a little bit more of a fancy motherboard. This is I'd say one of the top line motherboards from ASUS. So we got the ASUS Crosshair 7 Wi-Fi. This is what I noticed all well. In case you're new at this and you're doing this, so the MSI motherboard, for example, this is what I'm so like on this one. It's just the right side that you click and unclick when you're inserting the RAM. However, if you look on the MSI, it's the difference is both sides actually, you click. That did get me because while troubleshooting another one, I was worried whether it was fully seating. It felt like sometimes they weren't seating right, but it wasn't the issue. So unfortunately, that would have also required the motherboard to be returned as well. But it's just one of those things you're like, not that something went wrong because it wasn't my fault. I probably should have, when going through all this, should have anticipated something could go wrong, and I should have had some spare parts. But I think the frustrating part is not knowing what went wrong. Not knowing what my mistake was, so as to try to make sure it doesn't happen again. So we got some cable in here. I already have all the cables hooked up, except for this Wi-Fi cable that comes with the motherboard, the Wi-Fi. Let's see what else we got. SLI bridge. That was a good thing. It comes with one. I don't have 2 cards. Not fancy like that. Not sure what that is. Oh, it looks like they're extra standoffs. But this I do like. This is something MSI didn't come with. It allows you to plug in all of your, your 8 power plus, your case power, and things like that. LED lights and resetting the ground all in one. So you're not having to fiddle around with each one. So I do like this. MSI didn't have it, so it requires you to do a little bit more. Not too much. But that's definitely a nice thing to have. This is all extra cables at this point. See if I can get this cable. I don't even know what this is. Sure. But everything else is connected, so we really won't need to mess around, except for this, the Wi-Fi thing. I'm gonna have to plug that in. Along with this, what the MSI did not have, it did not have a on button. So on this motherboard, you actually have a start button. You can test it. There is another way with a, I think it's called tripping it, where you would use like your screwdriver and trip it on. I've seen some people do that. If you're comfortable doing that, that's a good option. I just was so frantic. I haven't tested this. I'm not testing outside the case this time. Since it's that bad luck, I'm just going to put it in. We're going to see how it goes. All right? Without further ado, let us get started. Actually, what we're going to do, since we don't need anything, are going to clean up our motherboard. To an extent, because it's a good thing to do. Top of that, we can check this out. All the ports that he had. Someone called me this and actually said, "You love 3.0. Comes with it. It's not an extra feature. I just liked it. Also comes with the BIOS and clear BIOS button. Go ahead and take off this. Take that off. All right. It comes with its enclosure shield on it too, which is quite nice. It's already installed. That's good. Set that down. Reminds me, gotta pop out the old one, because this motherboard, MSI does not come with one pre-installed on its motherboard. This one does. One second. I need to paper for the coffee dose. Coffee. Live. So. Guys, sorry, my wife handed me the paper. We're gonna be first easy step. We're gonna be taking off the RAM. Quite easy and nice, sturdy. And I am using the. Sorry, it's not the easiest thing to view, but I'm gonna pick it up and show you. I'm just gonna leave you hanging. Using the G-Skill Trident RGB, 2 gigabytes of RAM. It looked nice. Like I said, the inside was nice. It's a little bit better. Now the little tricky part, which I found was quite interesting, is getting this CPU fan off. However, it's not easy. Well, it is to some. I have not found it to be as easy. Actually, probably the easiest to ever come off. Alright, guys. So, we got the stock cooler, of course, and I think it's really good. I don't think I'd ever need anything above it. I mean, the AMD highest it goes is 4.3, and while I have seen that you really can't hit that on the stock cooler, maybe 4.2. I don't think for this one I'd need anything more. I think that's good. I may go higher when like water cooling purposes, but that would be it just for looks. Now, of course, if I was I'd make another system with Intel, just from the reviews I read, I would go with the highest cool I could find, maybe a Nocturnal, or some of the Corsair ones that are huge air coolers. If you didn't trust water cooling, you didn't feel confident with it just yet, it's also an option. Put that down. Now, we're going to clean off best we can. And I think this is the reason why a lot of people say just a drop. Because it definitely makes cleaning this portion a little bit easier. I just use little coffee makers. They also recommend an ice a liquid. If you have that, I'm not sure if I have that in my house. I'm just gonna clean it with this. Now I brought two of them. So, and I'm doing it while it's still on there because I don't want to pick it up and trying to avoid any damage to the pans. Which, no, this was one of the things we did think, the troubleshooting with tech deals. People on there, maybe I fried the CPU, static shock or something like that. Glad to know I did not. So, that is good to know. So, with that now, we're going to look at pretty baby. Show it to everybody so you can see it. The Ryzen 7. And there's a little gunk on the sides. We're going to try and get that. All right. So, with that being said, you should know. If not, you're going to line it up with the triangle here. You're going to line this triangle up with what's on your motherboard. For me, at least on this motherboard, it has been the bottom left. I'm just going to double check. Like I said, double check, verify the triangle is right here, bottom left. And all you have to do is lift up the little tab the motherboard for the CPU socket. You're not gonna force it in. You're not gonna do anything like that. It just drops right in once it's seated. Don't wiggle it. Don't do anything like that. When it does, just gonna pull the pin down, and it's good. That is it. That is all you need to do. All right, so I wanted to show you. What I want to show you. Oh, what I was talking about. Also, when putting in your RAM, I like to go to this page. It's in here somewhere. The RAM. Oh, there it is. Recommended dual memory. So nice picture design showing two. You want to be in B2 and A2. So where it works is B1 starting from the left. So from the inside socket side, B1, B2, A1, A2. So we're going to put it in the second slot and the last slot. We're going to go ahead and do that now. I don't want to be moving around once I have the CPU trying to get the memory in. Another note on this, because the way these will work, I noticed that I had to install them with the facing the G skill. I said these ones a little more tinted, but I just check. I'm a little quiet when doing this on my, like I said. Quite paranoid due to not knowing the exact issue that killed that motherboard. See, I'm wearing this strap as well as grounding mount. Got those seated. I apologize for the not perfect view. Eventually, I am going to have a work bit next to my desk, a little bit better lighting, possibly moving out of town. For those of you who don't know how to watch sound, I am stationed in Italy. This is just something I do on the side. Russell, the new motherboard I'm putting in, the backplate is attached. The ROG Crosshair 7, the backplate is attached to the motherboard. So luckily, I don't have to do all that. That is a curious thing. Well, it's kind of a little difficult to install it. And I'll just show it to you real quick. What I was saying earlier. This is why it's installed already. It's already it's like attached. It does make it a little difficult sometimes installing it because I'm always worried that I'm pushing too hard. But that being said, I'll continue on and yes, I am putting the fans on me installing. I just wanted to get the memory in because of movement and stuff like that. And I gotta say, this Arctic silver that I bought when I usually get the part, I still have a good amount. I've kept it stored in a good temperature. The house is usually a very fair temperature. It doesn't get hot, so it's still good. Put a dot. All right, that is done. All right, let's get the fan going.
It can be a little painstaking getting this on. Sometimes. Not too much that. There we go. There we go. This is good to go. Nice and tight. Not nice and tight, but good to go in that fashion. Go and get it plugged in. That in. That is in. With that, we are going to type in. One thing to worry about and be sure on is for those of us first thought, it's gonna make you feel a little weird when you go to snap the cooler that locks it in place. Do not worry. I've done this now with the one person that's watching this video several times, trusting it, troubleshooting. You will not damage the CPU. It does make you a little worried when you pull it down, like, oh, did that go too tight? It's just locking it in place. You're not damaging it at all. All right, now here's the point. It's going to be a little just worrisome about the whole process because this is where I've yet to figure out what exactly went wrong this last time. All right. Here we go. This is actually where it gets a little. Oh, I think I have figured out what maybe. I'm gonna try something. Oh, we can grab it by the heat sink. Very true. Very true. Thank you. This is where it gets tricky because it looks like things don't line up exactly However, they do line up. Actually, it comes. See if we can do something. I want to see if oh, look at that. See if we can actually get this off. Which may make this a little bit easier. Hang on. So we're just gonna stick it in there. It doesn't seem like it wants to play with me very well. All right, I don't need this light anymore. Sorry, I just shut that off. Save my battery. We're trying to get these kind of lined up. That's the goal here. Looks lined up, at least hole-wise it does. But they don't look like they line up perfectly. Let's try it. Let's see what we can. Yeah, the case fan doesn't seem to be the problem. It seems to be that like sliding in versus having just this piece is a little frustrating. And the holes don't perfectly line up exactly. Seems like perfect, but nothing lines up perfect ever. We're gonna see what we can do here. Yeah, this is where I'm under the light, so probably not a good idea for me to have removed it. There we go. Just want to get the first one in there. Like I said, I'm not going to go too tight on anything. Yeah, a little more. We're just going to slowly. Oh, just one screw in, huh?
Really?
One screw.
Okay.
Didn't know that. One screw should be enough.
Got one screw in. I just don't want to. I don't have the power supply over here, and I don't want to pull everything out. So go ahead with this. I'm very tenderly with it. Extra cautious if you're doing this your first time, because you want to get everything right.
If you can, the first time.
Background noise, but that's yeah.
So. Who's saving me / hurting me right now? All right. Let's save that top one since it's like almost perfectly lined up. Save that one for last. These are the ones you gotta kind of. Just doing them a little because they're awkward one. They didn't line up perfectly. I would like them to. But it's going all right. 44 minutes. It's not too bad. This video will get edited down a little bit. Last one. We are gonna start plugging stuff in. All right. All right, so we're gonna do it a little because I got them all in there. Do a little to the not too tight, even when they're all in. Just a little bit. Do not want to snap the motherboard or crack anything. It is done. You can see that one a little. We use a little tweaking. That one's fine. All right.
Oh, back and glue out there.
We're gonna go ahead and plug in these connectors. So that one.
test video. Well, let me see it.
CPUs in. All right. I can plug most of this stuff in.
You need to make sure it's
Oh, you don't want to come out now, huh? It's like, nope, I got.
yeah. But I just wanna make sure, like I said, I'm extra cautious this time. So I wanna make sure when I hear the click, it's the chaos fan. Hit it in. VA cord.
The thing I was telling you that I liked about this. Pop that out real quick. You're gonna need it. This piece, the connector that makes it a lot easier. Oh, look at that! Didn't even need that.
So with this, where are you, my friends?
Makes it easy plugging in. All of these, where they at? No, there's more. Oh no. Careful. Won't be breaking any pans.
Right, so now I'm plugging in all the audio. Attention. Move my light over a little bit.
I wish I could help.
I see a little more. What I'm doing is putting in all the connectors now. That Make sure we have everything in. We have one more to put in. This little chaos fan. Would have been a pain. I had missed that.
All right. Now the last thing to do, hopefully. I know it's been a long video. It is going to be cut short, almost at an hour. My wife's already giving me looks at like, what am I doing talking to people for an hour? So, I'm going to go ahead and get this set back up and go from there. So I hope y'all learned at least a little bit of something from this. Definitely watch some of Jay's 2 cents, Gamer Nexus, Linus Tech Tips, Tech Deals. I really like. I like how he breaks it down as much. I like all of them, but definitely with advice like watching some of those videos, putting something together, not just mine, because I am not a professional yet. And I do understand when I explain things, it is not 100% like what I'm trying to get the point across. I not always get there. Not yet. So the best thing would be to gotta get the plastic off. Watch one of theirs. Locked in. Now we are going to get this going fairly soon. Okay, we turn it on. And post. Now again, something I didn't mention is most times you will do it is at least advised to do a out of the box, out of the case thing. I am choosing to not do that because, as I said, I'm a bit paranoid after the last one. When I tested it outside of the box, everything seemed to work, and to this day, still don't know what I might have did wrong. As Newegg just says, whether it's bad or not what what the actual problem was, which some people may not care about that. I am one of those. If I do something wrong, okay, I can take that. What I can't take is I do something wrong and I don't know what, like, not that it is something. I can't take not knowing how I messed up. It's quite annoying for me because I don't want to make that same mistake again. Let's see what's going on here. Mess with this. So, get that set.
Oh. Okay, so I made a big mistake. Right, I mean, I did not take screw in the vertical mount. Understand, before I started doing all that. That clicking sound, which had me worried as well, was simply the whole thing moving with it, not knowing what to do. Oh, and then of course I have my two VGA cables right here. It's a dual 8-pin because it's a 1080 Ti. I am using the VGA adapter because I thought it would be easier, and I do like the fact that it does eliminate like some of the wires hanging here. I don't have the perfect setup as far as cable management, but I definitely think I have a decent setup that can be improved over time at least, which is what the point. This is improvement over time. And guys, I do know this video is almost an hour long. It will be edited. Not worry about, oh my god, this video is so long. It will be edited. We'll probably also include a PC parts link in it. So that is it. That we have everything plugged in. Mm-hmm. Oh, I know what that's for. I know that's for. Make sure, I just want to make sure I didn't leave any wires not connected or anything. All right, guys. So we are now going to put the case back on together. We're going to put it over here and we're going to pray that we get a post. As I said, this is not the normal way to do this. And let's try not to leave my phone inside the case. That would, I don't know if that would do anything bad, but definitely just seems like something I don't want to do. Okay, also, what made me think I'd left something in. Yes, I did hook up to your fan. I did that actually before I put it in there, just because of ease. I didn't want a wire hanging around. I checked to make sure all wires are plugged in. It does seem it. I will say I think playing with that probably not as fancy board actually helped, because literally I knew where to plug every single thing in. I wasn't jumping around, and I already had the wires semi-placed, so I didn't need to have to kind of knew where it went this time.
All right, guys. So, first test. Nothing fell off. All right. First test. Let's get moving. I will move the camera. Oh, we'll figure it out. Yeah. Before we touch anything else, we want to ground ourselves again. Yeah.
Finish?
Maybe. All right. Oh, well. Motherboards. Power. I apologize, guys. Left y'all hanging. Let's let y'all see what we're dealing with. Doing a few times, like I said. Run through this post. Let's see. This is the first time starting up. This is good. One thing I discovered, I guess, is mainly it's Wi-Fi, or I just have a bad cord. This won't plug in. Oh, we got a white light. That's good. That is very good, right? Everyone think that? All right. Press F1. Sorry. All right, so we are in setup. We are managing it well. I like the bad setup, but like I said, I don't have the best camera management. But I think I can manage some few things here. There we go. So for my end, it looks kind of crazy, but voltage. Oh geez, I don't know what it's doing right now. BIOS rating, we're good to go. All right, so we're going to. All right, what is everybody saying? It does have an F1 on the board. I think it may be just this cord. It's got a little stumper. It doesn't seem to want to, we can try. Let's see. It just could be this cord. It definitely just slides in and out a little easier. All right, it does. It does. Probably just gonna use a different cord. All right, so let's go back to what you were saying. See, right around boot. Let's see, my boot. Look at this one. So I'm trying to main security. I think bootloader boost. HD, showing you HDs. Showing you HDs. Yeah. We're gonna see. Monitor. Main page. Processor. Let's see. There you go. I don't see it on here. See? Let's see something though. Let's see what happens. It should boot up. I have it on the, what is it, native? Yeah. Green light, good post. I do have a question. I asked this on Tech Deals is Ready. For some reason, both these monitors, you'll have two, can't tell, 144 hertz. However, the one connected via HDMI can only go up to 120. The one connected via digital video interface goes up to 144. If anybody knows whether that's a difference, that would be great. The main page did not have it listed, which was weird. But we're gonna find out in just a minute. I do have it plugged into on the SATA drive, the native one, which I am going to get now. The option. Check that. I'll be right back, gents. I'm just going to put the parts away. You never know when my daughter may need to pick up. It would be very preferable not to. Oh, it seems like it is starting. Oh, hang on a minute, guys. Let's know what it wants to do. So, alright, so it looks like everything is good. I will spin around in a minute. I think I'm gonna spin around now. So the main display that I do things on, I'll play things on. I have on this screen. What I went and grabbed is the Wi-Fi things that come with this, which may be why that cord is so loose or doesn't plug strong in there, because I believe that is actually the yeah. I think the main thing is this Wi-Fi board is so strong. That is a point. And let's see what we got. Sorry, guys. A little bit of security out there. Oh, Jesus, hang on. Just need to. This is getting a little trippy. Okay. All right. So everything's working for now, guys. So I'm gonna end the stream there. I'm probably gonna. We're gonna go from that. And thanks for taking the time to watch the video. I know it's really long. I'm gonna come back and edit it. Probably put out some things. Just want to test, but I just want to get this at least up there. If you like, subscribe. If you like to, you don't have to. Let me know if you think I could have done anything better. All right, guys, gals. With that, have a good evening.